First at noon, changing weather patterns prompted the Polynesian Voyaging Society to postpone Hokulea's departure from Hilo. Hokulea and her sister canoe Hikianalia are now set to resume their Pacific-wide voyage tomorrow. Dylan Ancheta has the latest developments from Hilo.
Aloha from the port of Hilo, where Hokulea and Hikianalia are still sitting dockside because their initial departure, which was set for Monday morning, has been delayed due to the weather conditions. Now, leaders of the crew said that the winds weren't exactly coming out of the direction that they needed for their launch, and that gives them an extra day here in Hilo. And take a look at the crew of Hikianalia. They are putting on their final preparations, putting that last-minute extra day to good use here in Hilo. They are preparing to restart their Moana Nui Akea Pacific-wide voyage. The first leg takes them from Hilo all the way to Tahiti, and it's going to be so beautiful now that they are set to depart Hilo Tuesday morning. We spoke with Watch Captain Lehua Kamalu, who shared a little bit more about the crew and the tasks that still need to be done.
We definitely look for the right moment, and it's pretty critical in this voyage because the trip to Tahiti is uniquely an upwind journey, and you really need to make sure that you can get as east as possible so that on the other end of the equator, when we're headed down into Tahiti, you have enough space between you and the islands as the wind starts to veer you further and further to the west. So what we're looking for is a little bit more easterly, northeasterly winds. It got a little bit south, so we're just going to stand by a little bit longer and look forward to a departure tomorrow.
Again, this is the restart of the Moana Nui Akea voyage, which the crew cut short back in 2023 because of the Lahaina wildfires. Now, during that time of crisis, they knew that they needed to be back home in the islands with the people of Maui. On this first leg of the journey, there will be a smaller crew on board, just 7 people on Hokulea and 12 on Hikianalia. And their first stop is French Polynesia, with landfall expected in about 3 weeks. The canoes will make stops in Taputapuatea on Raiatea and Papeete in Tahiti. They will be there for about a month. And now the departure for both of these canoes is set for Tuesday, and the public is invited to come on down to Palekai here in Hilo to watch them as they depart. The protocol is expected to begin around 9 a.m. with the departure slated for 10. In Hilo, Hawaii, I'm Dylan Ancheta for Hawaii News Now.